Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna make some pout cake. And if you're wondering what pout cake is, it's where you make any kinds of cake, like vanilla, chocolate, confetti, any kind, and you take straws and you poke it in the cake, and you can use any filling. You can choose caramel, chocolate, you can choose syrup, anything, and then you would fill it up in the holes that you made with the straws. So then when you cut it, then there's a bunch of drizzled stuff all over it. So I'm using Duncan Hines cake. You can use any cake batter you want, but right now I'm just using this kind. So yeah, before we get started with the video, make sure you like this video and subscribe. And before you do all this cooking, make sure you put your hair back and you wash your hands. Okay, so you want to set your oven to 350. I'm preheating my oven to 350, so that's the temperature you want to bake it at. So what you're going to need to bake this cake is 1 cup of water. I like to use Poland Springs water to make it a nice fresh cake instead of using sink water. 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. And 3 large eggs. You'll need this pan and some extra olive oil spraying to spray down the pan before you put the cake in. You'll need this bowl to put the cake in, this spoon to mix the cake, or any spoon you would like. You can use these scissors to cut open the cake mix in here. You can use, it's an optional, you can use like anything you want for filling. I'm using caramel. You can use fudge, chocolate syrup, regular syrup, maple syrup, anything you want. And you'll need 2 straws to poke the cake. So this is also optional. I'm using dark chocolate fudge cake. You can use vanilla, regular chocolate, or confetti, or anything you would like. Okay, so first I'm going to start by cutting the cake mixture open and pouring it into the bowl. You want to make sure you pour all of the cake mix in, and you get all of it. Just like that. And now I'm going to get 1 cup of water. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to have 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. Just like that. So after this, we have to crack 3 eggs. One. Two. 3. Okay, so after that you're going to have to wash your hands with soap and water, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to spray the pan. You have to shake it really well first and spray the bottom and all the sides. Just like that. And then, after you do that, this is also optional. You can use a blender or a spoon to mix this. And right now for me, I'm using a spoon. So you're going to keep mixing this till it looks moist and pretty good to go. Also, when your mixing is about done, it's okay if it's lumpy. You just don't want to see powder. If you do see powder, you have to keep mixing it because then you will not bake that right. So first, now we're gonna pour this into the pan and we're gonna put it in the baker. So we have to pour it in here. Make sure you scoop it too. If it gets stuck on the edges, you can take your spoon or something and just scoop it. So once you're all done scooping it, you can get to the next clip. Okay, so also instead of using a spoon, this is a thing called a scraper, which is easier to like scrape all the stuff at the ends. So it's easier to scoop out all the extra batter. So yeah, we're just gonna keep scraping this out until it looks pretty much done, which it almost is. Okay, so now since we're done pouring all the cake batter in, you kind of just want to take like the scraper and just like scrape it across the whole pan. So then it gets everywhere and it can bake into the place where you want it. Make sure it's really flat and it's not that lumpy. Okay, so after this, you can put this in the sink and your bowl. And we're gonna get ready to bake it. So be very careful with this part. We're gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes and I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. We just let the cake out of the oven and now you're gonna have to let it sit for like about 5 to 10 minutes to let it cool down. And then we can show you the next steps after it cools down. 5 minutes waiting this to cool down and feel like 5 hours. I can't wait to eat this poke cake. God. Okay, so this is where the poke cake came from. So now you have to poke holes into the cake. So you're just going to poke a bunch of holes in the cake. So when you are poking the holes, you want to make sure that the holes are poked in lines, like straight lines, like a good amount distance from that, like rows and lines. And then you're going to get your caramel or anything you want. Personally, my favorite's caramel. And you're going to heat it up for about 30 seconds because and then you're going to have to wait for the caramel to heat up cool down because it's really, really hot. So, yeah, after that, you're just going to take the caramel and fill all the holes or anything you want, like chocolate fudge. And don't forget to be happy. So, after this, you wait till all of it goes into the holes, and you wait, and then you eat and enjoy. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a piece out like this and put it on. It's optional. You can use like anything you want. Like, I'm going to use some whipped cream. You can use Cool Whip. You can use ice cream, any flavored ice cream if you want. So, yeah. You can use anything you want, basically, to top it. Just like that. So, yeah. And then after that, you can just eat it. Okay, stop. Now it's time to have a taste of this amazing poke cake. You know, I wish I could share some, but social distancing and everything. Try it. that's really good. Wow. Impressive. This is really good.
Alright, guys.
Alright, guys. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.